Hey folks, you can see we're outside here because we're going to be doing a test. We're going to test one of those solar cookers. Looks like an incandescent tube. Want to see if I can get it up to the boiling point with room temperature water. Hang on. All right, here we go. Orlando Prepper coming at you. We kind of got a weird angle here because we got to use the sunlight to heat this up. But let me show you the components on this solar cooker. It consists of a little solar array here that's adjustable solar panels. Sits on these two legs. And we're going to set that right there like that. Another part of this is the incandescent tube. I call it an incandescent tube because it looks like an old incandescent television tube. But it has a bracket on the bottom here that slides right in this bracket right here to hold it in place. Just like that. Get the sun angle right on that. Now the third component is a tray. Just a long circular tray where you can cook food here, boil water, or do whatever you want to do with it using the sun. So like I said, we're going to see if this works any better than that sun kettle that we tested for Poor Patriots. So I'm going to pour some water in this tray. We'll put a thermometer in there, a food thermometer, to watch the temperature, and then we'll see how long it takes to get up to the boiling point. Here's our water. Here's our food thermometer. Let's get a reading on that water right now. It is 77.5, 0.4 in that area right there. So let's pour this in here and get going. Oh, looks like a little bit of that water leaked out. That's all right. We had a lot more than that 12 ounces that we used when we tested the sun kettle. So let's get this thermometer in there and see what happens. All right, we're going to leave that right there. Come back. As soon as it hits 210 degrees, which is the boiling point, I'll be right back. We're back. Been 45 minutes since we poured the water in. You can see our temperature is 211.5 degrees. We were wanting to get up to 210, which is the boiling point, to rehydrate dehydrated foods like Mountain House packets or the food out of number 10 cans. So this will work. It works much better than that sun kettle that we tested a few months back. As you can see the steam rolling out of it right there on the right hand side. So let's go from here and cook some food. Here we go. We're going to make some lunch. You can see I got my tray here, got some chicken strips loaded up in there. I have to highly recommend that you use olive oil to keep the food from sticking in the tray. Don't use any chemical sprays. Butter might cook off if it gets too hot. So let's slide this in our cooker. We're going to let it sit there for about 45 minutes and see what we got. Here we go. All right, we got it in there. Hopefully we're going to have some lunch As soon as that 45 minutes up, we're going to check it, and I'll let you know where we're at. Stand by. Here we are, 45 minutes later. You can see the steam coming out of there. Let's see what we got. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that looks done to me. Got to be really careful pulling this tray out of here because that thing is hot. All right. Let's just take this inside. Look at that sizzle. Take it inside and try it out. Now we're inside on the bar. Let's get a piece of that out of there and cut it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's done very well actually. Probably could have come out a little earlier. You can see there. It's actually cooked a little bit overdone. I'm saying maybe we'll try 30 minutes next time. That's the thing about this kind of cooker. You never really know exactly how long it's going to take to cook your food. You have to play with it. Have to experiment and get your times just right on your food. Like I said, these are a little bit overdone. Next time I'll go with 30 minutes. But I'm going to give you some closing comments. Then I'm going to have some lunch. Well, as you can see, it cooked great. I just overcooked it. But that's a good lesson for me and everybody else out there. Any kind of equipment you get to put into your preps, you need to try it out. Like I was saying with the chicken, I should have cooked it maybe 30 minutes instead of 45. So I'll do it again and see how 30 minutes works. You need to do that with any equipment that you buy to put in your preps. Try it out. Learn how to use it. Don't just buy it and stash it, okay? But a couple other things you really need to pay attention to is, like I said earlier in the video, that tray, when you pull it out, it is hot. It is blistering hot. So make sure you grab it by that wooden handle. The tube itself also gets pretty dang hot. So you want to get a rag or something like that, you know, to slide it out of there and bring it in and let it cool. Get it out of the sun. Do not leave it in the sun without anything in it because it's still generating that heat. And I guess lastly, the thing you need to do is make sure you get a good long, scrub brush, because after you cook with that tube, let it cool off, clean the inside of it with soap and water, scrub it out pretty good before you put it away. All right, now as far as recommending this, absolutely have to. But I'm not going to recommend a brand because I actually bought that one and made the mistake like I just told you not to do. I put it up in the closet and didn't play with it to see what it would take to make it work proper. But now I know. At least on chicken, I'm going to cook some more chicken. I'm going to cook some beef. I've already, like I showed you earlier, we heated up water, and that works well with your dehydrated foods because it's nice and hot. Actually, you don't need boiling point water to rehydrate your food. You only need water of about 140 to 150 degrees temperature. And I got that easy, very easy. So, yes, buy you one of these. Since I bought that one, they have doubled in price. So I'll put a link to one down below that's relatively cheap. It's not as big as that one, but I know it'll work. It's a good product because it works exactly the same. Like I said, the only difference is the price increase since I purchased that one. But with that, I'm going to get out of here and have some lunch. I'm going to say stay strong, keep prepping, and pray for the United States of America. Orlando Prepper is out.